And welcome back to Nutjob Hills, Banished. We are in the year 37. Our population is 142, breaking down with 111 adults, 19 students, and 12 children. Just recently, in the last episode, acquired not only sheep, but cattle. So this is good. And I think the first order of business is going to be to just kind of let things cruise for a while. We need this food up, the average stored food to, I want it to break 10,000 before I get doing very much anything else. Although I will go so far as to convert a few houses to stone. Let's see, we'll start with that one. Get the clock moving. And mostly what I'm going to do right now is maintenance mode, converting one house at a time to stone. And I'll be back in a bit. Okay, another trader showing up. This is another food merchant. And I think I'm going to just dismiss this person, because we don't want to buy food. We want to sell things. So get thee out of here. Things are progressing a little slowly, and I'm thinking, I've been looking at the pathing tool a little bit. Some of these guys are traveling kind of far. I thought maybe, plus it might help population going back up a little bit. I'll put new house, stone house. So I'll drop one here and here, and I'm also thinking that I want to expand down this way. So how about we just start with a dirt path going through here to begin with, and we can upgrade it to stone later. Figures. I put down a road and the doggone thing decides it's going to be winter. Alright, we'll put a bridge here. And down over here, this is going to be farm country, where we'll have a lot more farming going on. We're up to 3 sheep, 3 cows. These houses will help sort out where people are living related to where they work, and so on. I'm going to want to set up pastures down here. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead. Start by dragging a road down from this. And then along this road we will set up pastures and then pause them. No, not pastures. What am I thinking? Crop fields. Excuse me. Okay, there's one. We'll pause it for right now because we don't actually need it just yet. I'm kind of just planning ahead here. And so we'll set up another crop field across the road from the first one. Pause that one. Apparently they've decided to go ahead and clear the land anyway, even though I did tell them to pause the thing. It is paused. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We've got 2 crop fields. We'll also put a few houses down here and probably a barn. And then when one of these merchants come by with seeds, I'll actually be interested in buying some seed. Oh, they're cutting the trees off the path. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Oops, hit the wrong key there. Thought for a second I'd managed to break something. Alright. We're doing good. And now back to maintenance mode for a little while the food supply goes up and we wait for the next merchant. Okay, I was thinking about it there for a while and I decided to go ahead and let them finish these crop fields. And it also occurs to me there's no reason not to... Oh, wait a minute, there's a trader. Alright, let's stop the clock, see what he's got. Food merchant, you are not wanted here. Go away before I have someone shoot you. Alright, now, as I was saying, I figured there was no reason to not go ahead and get these crop fields producing. So I'm going to go ahead and set both of them to potato. And now I'm going to put some more farmers on. And let's see, we need houses down here for them to live in. And any self-respecting farm should have a barn nearby. Alright, so we've got 2 stone houses and a barn to get building. Go ahead and get the clock started back up again. Our sheep and cattle seem to be continuing to breed slowly, but that's alright. Once the herd gets maximized, it'll do pretty good. And this will get more food production going. And I think I should be okay as long as I keep the farmers maxed. And so far the only deaths in a long time have been either died of old age or crushed by a rock. The hazards of being in a stone cutter, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, houses being built, storage barn being built. And next time it comes around to spring, these fields will plant as well. No sense in doing anything else. And once I get some seeds from some other kind of things, I can begin rotating my crops. Like, for example, this one has been potatoes from the word go. And it would be a good idea to rotate a different crop into there. The whole let's not have blight kind of thing, you know. Alright, stuff is getting done. Alright, house number 1 in Farm Country. House number 2 will be done probably after the barn, because the barn got a good head start. And down along this road, all the way down this road as far as it's going, I think what I'm going to do is just have farms and farmhouses and maybe another barn down this way or something, and so on. We'll see about that. But this will help our food situation, I think. Now that things seem to be roughly stable, we're up to 94 or so hundred food. Number of adults has been going down and up and so on. The children being born went down and now it's coming back up. So I think we're doing pretty good here. Alright, come along you mans, get this thing done. barn's done. And now they can polish off that house, and next planting season, early spring, these fields will plant. And I think I'm going to cut back in right about then. Okay, it is now early spring of the year 40. 40 years since these people settled here, and both of these fields are being planted. And I think, well, let's see, 2 farmers there, 2 farmers there, merchant at the trading post, clock stopped. Okay, general good merchant. Okay, we got bean seeds, walnut seeds, wheat seeds, beans, the musical fruit. That's okay. We got beans, and I think I'm going to go with wheat as well. And we'll just pay it off in firewood. Give the woodcutter something to do to replace all of that. Give you 2 hide coats. Alright, how about 3? Overpaying by 5. Okay, we'll give it 2 hide coats. And you won't, oh, you'll take fish. Okay, good. So we'll use fish for pennies to finish that off. There. There's the trade. Off with your head. And now the farms over here. Let's see, this one is already potatoes. It's being planted. Okay, what I'll do is next season I'll let this one be, say, wheat, and I'll make one of the other ones beans, and we'll have a little bit more food variety. Maybe that will help make them happier. And so, well, let's see, this is another thing that will affect happiness, I do believe. Go over here, town services, and we'll let them build a chapel. Of course, it has to be this great big honking structure that isn't going to actually produce anything. Okay. Okay, we'll put you over here by the mine. And see if that can help improve the overall happiness level of these little turds. And go back, turn the clock back on, and back into let's keep things going mode. In other words, maintenance mode time. Okay, we got early autumn of the year 40, and our crops here are being harvested. These people are going to be eating potatoes like Irishmen. And it occurs to me, I was looking at the pathing tool for the farms, and these people are going an awful long way to live. So that means let's pop another couple of houses down here. Alright, we'll do them over here. So that we got places for farmers to live that are actually closer to the farms. And I think also I should go ahead and get this road converted to stone. So that they can move a little faster. Alright, that should keep them busy for a little while. And as soon as these fields are harvested, I'm going to change up what they're growing. This one, for example, has been potatoes from the word go. As soon as they're done with the harvest, I'm going to change it over to one of the new crops, and I'll change one of these to one of the other new crops. And maybe every couple of years I'll rotate them around so that we can prevent blight. We've been pretty fortunate so far in never having blight on this field, even though it's been the same crop all that time. Food supply is up to 12,000, so we're doing good there. Alright, finish the harvest. Come on, you got 2% left. Get it. Alright, you got it? Good. Alright, we're switching you to beans. And, oops, trader, stop the clock. General goods. Pear seeds, corn seeds, wheat seeds, pepper seeds. Yeah. I'll get the pepper seeds. Spice things up a bit. Alright, we'll get the pepper seeds. We'll dismiss this guy and set up another farm down here to grow peppers. Alright, we just nicely got a good place for it right here. Another crop field. And again, we'll make this maximum size. Start the clock up again. And this will be a pepper field. As soon as it's finished, I'll assign it to that, and then next spring we'll have 4 crops growing, and our food supply will mountain, and it'll grow significantly. Also, another thing I found out from the path tool is that the mines and the stone cutters, there's so many people working here, but there isn't near enough housing. So I'm just going to pop down some more wooden houses here. Hello. I guess I can't put one there. There. That will keep the builders going for quite a while. There's 20 builders worth of stuff to do, and I've got 3 assigned, and that's all I'm going to assign, frankly. Let's see. We'll just get things done as we can. This will clear a bunch of wood, stone, and iron out of this area where the field is. We'll get houses built. And this will increase our adult population. There'll be more places for adults to live, start making more children, and so on. Okay, one house done. Trader and a fisherman living here? Oh, please tell me about that. A fisherman and a trader. Okay. Tells me perhaps that over by the trader I could stand to have another house or 2. So I'm going to go ahead and queue up a couple of wooden houses over there. There. People dying of old age. We're running out of laborers because of those years when we didn't have very many children being born. We need some of these guys to start being graduated and become laborers. It's a little bit of a downtime, a little bit of slow time, but it will pick up. Okay, you. Peppers. And we need to add 4 more farmers. I'm going to take off foresters to make that up, because we got plenty of logs. And I'll bring the foresters back up once our population starts going back again. But I do want to have at least 3-4 laborers at all times, so that when somebody dies, there's always somebody there to take their place and continue the job. And a lot of the foresters are sitting there. Oh, what is your deal? It said you had no job. Is that right? Well, you look like you have a job to me. So get your butt busy. Farmer has no job. What are you? Oh, I have an extra one assigned. Okay. You can be a laborer. Alright. Not a problem. Alright. It's the spring of the year 41 with 104 adults, 15 students, and 18 children. Well, these people do know what to do with their spare time, don't they? Alright. Back to maintenance mode. Alright, I just had a clip there that I thought I was recording, and it turned out I wasn't. So what we've got here is, I noted that the happiness level was not coming up because of this chapel, and so I decided to go ahead and build a hospital. And I need to get more houses going over here next to this mine, because a lot of these people are living a lot farther away than they should. And let's see, oh yes, farms. Now that there's 4 farms and 4 crops, they're each yielding a different crop. And what I'll do is every couple of years is I'll rotate them around, and that will stop any or help prevent any blight problems. Let's see, our pasture is up to 6 sheep and 8 cattle. Our food supply is up to 15,000, so we're doing good there. We got lots of logs, we got plenty of firewood, and so on and so forth. I started a couple of more houses over here because people were coming from clear across the map over by the new farms to come up here and work at the trading post and the fishing place. So that should help alleviate that. And we've got 3 new farms. Let's see. Yeah, there's 6 houses down here, so there should be plenty going on. The barn here is getting full. So let's see. I wonder, is that barn within reach of the market? Probably not. No, definitely not. Okay. But I guess barns don't necessarily have to be within reach of the market. It's the people that are going there. One thing, and again, I may be totally wrong about that. Anyway, as I said before, and turned out I was wrong, now this clip is ending and I'm going back into maintenance mode. Alright, new trader showing up. Food merchant, get thee out of my face. Really. I got more food than these people know what to do with. I don't want to sell it or buy food. Still 50% left in the quarry. Coal mine 82%, iron mine 64%, so there's plenty of resources left for gathering. 6 sheep, 6 cattle. plenty going on in the farms. And we're doing pretty good here. Still holding 98 adults, 14 students, 21 children, so we're still in the neighborhood of 140. We got people here. What we want? What do they want? 17 nomads requesting citizenship. I don't have a boarding house, but I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance because I've got enough food. 17 nomads. Get to work. It looks like maybe I ought to go ahead and build a boarding house. What do you think? Oh, this thing is big. What do you mean, babe? There. Get the boarding house going. These people can work as laborers to get that thing built, and then they can move into it. That brings us up to 111 adults, 15 students, and 26 children. I suppose I should run a road out here in front of the thing. And we'll connect it up to this road as well. Alright. 17 homeless, but I think the boarding house will be able to take care of that once it's finished. They'll have a place to live long before fall, so there won't be a problem there. The reserve of stone is low. Well, get off your butt and cut some more. Let's put a few of these people in the stone cutter. There we go. They can work for their place to live. Yeah, we're doing good. What I should have done is I should have put this thing over here so that the road would just be one space between the houses and this would be right up against them. But I suppose it'll do the way it is. These guys coming in did help me out with beefing up my supply of laborers, so it's worth taking the time to build a boarding house to put them in. And if they want to complain about not having a place to live, they can get over to the boarding house and hammer some nails. And it's in business. Okie doke. Alright, good. Now we're down to 4 without homes. Get off of there. Okay. Well, we need some more homes over in this neighborhood anyway. So we'll just get out some wooden houses. There. 4 new wooden houses. Or is it 3? Yeah, okay, that's fine. That will take care of our population having places to live. I don't need to keep those open. 153 members there. Our market is doing pretty good. Our barns over here, 2% and 0%. Earlier they were a lot more full than that. Speaking of barns, this one is at 89 and 90%. Early autumn, they're harvesting the fields. Food supply is going up even more. Great. And over time I'm going to end up putting more farms and such down here. Maybe an orchard or two. And so on. Happiness hasn't gone down anymore, but it hasn't gone up anymore yet either. So I'm not sure if the chapel or the hospital have helped in that regard at all. So it's back to maintenance mode a little bit while things settle in. Alright, once again we have a trader arriving, and it's a resource merchant, and no, we don't want any of that. Instead, what I'm thinking is that our firewood has not caught up with the demand, and with the recent population increase, that's probably why. So let's see. Okay, road that up a little bit, and let's see. Woodcutter. We'll put in a third woodcutter right there. And I think that's going to be pretty much the last little bit that I do for this episode, because it's getting on the long side already. And so here we have it, 112 adults, 21 students, 22 children. We have a fair number of stone houses. We have 4 farms. We have sheep. We have cattle. We'll soon be getting beef and leather and mutton and wool from those guys. Well, we're getting wool from the sheep already, but we'll get mutton from them when they start reaching their population limit, and so on. And so I think that's pretty much going to be about it for this episode. I've been kind of busy. This game actually comes out tomorrow, and here I am recording one episode after another for as long as my funky hard drive will allow me to do so, and I'm hoping that these all come out good. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.